5 people in Ohio die every day by suicide. Everyone has their story where they might have known someone in their family who died by suicide. They might even tell their personal story about getting help. Many times those stories are hidden deep inside a human being, and it's time to bring those stories out.
I had survived a suicide attempt while I was active duty military. I had not talked about it from that time of that attempt until I began working with Tony Coder and his team at OSPF.
Throughout high school and college, I had suffered with anxiety and depression, but never really had a lot of resources on how to deal with them. When I was younger, there was still a lot of stigma towards mental health, and going to therapy was even kind of looked weird or down upon. So when I was struggling with all those issues as a young adult and a teenager, I didn't really know how to deal with them. And in turn, that created a lot of downward spiraling. It created a lot of situations for myself that I probably wouldn't have been in if I had had the right resources.
This is not something that we should be ashamed of. This is not something that we need to hide or to not talk about. Instead, we need to bring it out. We need to share it with others and let others know that there is help, there is healing, and there is hope.
Since I was starting to feel better with my mental health, I knew that it was something that I wanted to be able to continue pushing out to the community, because I saw what it felt like to be down, to get better, and then to succeed in ways that I didn't know was possible. And I wanted to be able to show people that they can be in that position as well.
I think for the work of OSPF, a large undercurrent through everything that they're doing is about messaging. It's about getting out the news that your life matters. You don't have to journey alone. You don't have to walk alone. There are people who care and people who want you to be your best self.
OSPF has really found a way to reach almost every single corner of the state of Ohio. They have been considered almost a benchmark or a role model for other states.
The Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation has a number of campaigns that speak to different audiences, whether it's Life is Better With You Here, that is focused on African American suicide prevention. We have LifeSide Ohio, which is a unique opportunity to work with gun shop owners and with gun owners on suicide prevention. We work with folks on a Be Present campaign for young people in the state.
One of the sister projects of OSPF is Be Present Ohio, which I've been very immersed in, and it's such a great tool for young adults, older adults like me as well, who can get on there and find accessible resources to help with mental health. There's cooking segments, there's yoga, there's all things from stress at night to figuring out resources on how to help your friends. There's a text line. There's all these accessible resources for everybody in the community, and that has just been so impactful to know that, especially after a pandemic and with all of the things that are constantly happening in the world, that the community has a safe space to go to and get resources that they need.
That's what I think is really important about the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. We don't just want to do what's always been done. We want to be innovative. We want to give folks an opportunity to actually join with us in this fight and to also be a champion in their own community through the work that we do.
OSPF has really done a tremendous job of pulling together organizations all over Ohio to work in concert in suicide prevention. I have been so impressed by their ability to identify different organizations in the state that could play a role in working to reduce the loss of life to suicide. Specifically with the VA, they have always reached out to get our input, especially making sure that we could reach the veteran population.
I see such positive activity, and I've seen OSPF engage organizations that in the past other people had said there's no way, for instance, that we're going to be able to engage firearms and shooting sports interests related to suicide prevention, but OSPF did.
What we do at the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation, it affords us opportunities to advocate. It affords us opportunities to work with communities and individuals like no one else.
And in the world of suicide prevention, partnerships are crucial to our work. And at Ohio State, we have a lot of partners on campus, but it's so important for us to be partnered with people in the community as well, giving back to the community and learning from the community with the different efforts that are going around. So when Tony said, let's meet and talk, and then said, I also don't know why we're not connected to you, I thought that was a pretty good question. And so that really helped us to kind of form this partnership and begin to do some really great stuff together.
If individuals really want to help save lives, they will contribute to Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. I can't think of another more important mission than the mission of ending suicide.
I think if it were me and I was donating, I would want to feel confident in the organization that I'm donating to, and I guess I want to speak to that firsthand and say that money is well spent. I firmly believe that the staff at OSPF sit down and look at how money is allocated from the state and other entities and create specific action goals and strategies. It's not just willy-nilly put out there or hanging out in a budget line somewhere, or people at OSPF are going to people like the Ohio State University Suicide Prevention Program and saying, you're doing good work, we want to elevate that. We want to help lift that up. What could we do to help you?
I would say when I think of OSPF, I think of professionalism.
Determination and commitment.
I think of hope,
Relief.
Healing.
and I think of care.
We're in good hands. The state of Ohio is in good hands.
For everyone who is here tonight with us, I just want to thank you. Your giving tonight, your contribution actually provides hope. It provides healing. It provides an opportunity for us to share the message around suicide prevention so that people aren't lost, so that as we travel across the state that we're able to do the valuable work. Saving lives is what we do every day and what we try to accomplish in every aspect of our job. And I just want to thank you for all of the support that you have given us, and we are so proud to partner with you on suicide prevention.